So, in elementary and middle school, I was just a calm girl. I focused a lot on academics. Those were a really big thing to me, and getting all A's was one of the best rewards I could get. And as far as friends go, I was really laid back, and I would make friends if friends made friends with me, that is. Whenever people came up and talked to me, I would talk to them back, but I wasn't really the type of go-getter that would engage in conversation and make new friends. I was just to myself. And I wasn't really involved in much more than just hanging out with a couple neighborhood friends I had. Riding four-wheelers, doing schoolwork, and stuff like that was basically my whole life throughout middle school and elementary school. That was until early college came into the picture. Starting out freshman year in early college high school, I already knew things were going to be a lot different than how they had been in elementary and middle school. I started gaining a lot more friends, participating in school activities, and becoming more involved academically and socially. I started taking AVID classes at early college, which gave me a perception about what early college was all about. I even was able to stay in touch with my base friends from my base high school. I started getting involved in community service like Special Olympics, the Polar Plunge, beach sweeps, and many more. I grew close with my advisory family and even started participating in mock trial. Sophomore year at early college high was a very strong year for me socially. I started becoming more comfortable with the person I was and figuring out a little bit more about myself. I lost the fear of people coming up to me and making friends and started going out on my own. I started forming strong friendships not only at school but at home. I made friends everywhere in every activity I did, whether it be Pulsera projects, meeting after school at Conway Library for mock trial, or just sitting around and talking at lunch. Before I knew it, by the end of sophomore year, my life was filled with a bunch of people who I cared deeply about and provided many laughs along the way. The summer after sophomore year, I realized I had fallen way behind on my community service, so I decided to dedicate my whole summer into getting back involved. I spent 360 hours working at the National Wildlife Refuge down in Waccamaw. I was part of a YCC crew which consisted of 6 different individuals, including myself. While aboard the crew, we had the pleasure of viewing many beautiful places, everywhere from wetlands to grasslands and beaches, and I was the photographer, so I got to capture every moment on film. I also had the pleasure of teaching many kids environmental ed classes from elementary school. The smiles on their face while they were learning was the best sight ever. Another really fun thing was working with all the animals we had at the refuge. We got to work from everything from snakes to birds to alligators to fish and many more things. We were also in charge of keeping the visitor center in line and greeting all the guests as well as keeping the gift shop in line. Cleaning off the dock and seeing the beautiful river every morning was also a perk of the job. This summer I made some of the best friends I've ever had and had fun while giving back to the community. Out of all my years at early college high school, junior year would have to be my favorite year. This year the reality of growing up has settled in and everybody has got to grow up together here. I realize what an amazing group of friends that I've had since the beginning of school, and we've made nothing but fun memories since the first day of school all the way up to current weeks. Looking at it now, I realize how much fun classes were with all the people who love me, and enjoyed attending junior prom and dressing up for all the school spirit weeks we had. I'm so glad early college came into my life because it opened a lot of opportunities. Out of all the different ways early college has impacted me, academics has probably been the biggest. It's shown me how important academics in college really is to your life, and with graduation near, I intend on going on to college and becoming a successful criminal lawyer.
So I met Tiffany when I was in 6th grade when she was in 8th grade. She was like 2 years older than me, but I knew her through my cousin, and we just grew really close. I was going through a hard time, and I had some stuff going on, like nothing too major, but she was just there, and I realized that she's the kind of person that you want to have in your life to like bring with you. She's smart, and like in school, she does mock trial, and I went to her competitions, and she's bomb at that. So, and she's just a great friend overall, and I think when you're looking for a friend, all the qualities, trustworthiness, dependability, loyalness, all of that, she has all of those.
My friends have become a really important aspect of my life. I enjoy spending free time doing a bunch of stuff with people I know care about me. We always have fun, no matter if it's time at the beach or just a funny moment to take a picture.
Okay, Tiffany's cool. We've worked on several projects together.
She's a very smart,
Yep.
wonderful person.
There you go.
Well-natured, good-natured person. We all love her.
Good. Amen.
School is now really important to me, and I enjoy coming not only because of the time I get to spend with friends, but because I can better myself by working on projects with people I enjoy and making memories along the way. I feel like I have made tremendous progress in becoming the person I hope to be when I'm older. I have a great group of friends that surround me, I'm getting a great education, and I have great goals set for myself. I see a future for myself, and I know I'm halfway there, but I still have many more obstacles along the way. I'm ready to take on life and all the fun and bad times it has to throw at me.